Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Picotage bracelet, and this was designed by Hammerberg Eva on Instagram. I'll have her name in the description box below, and I'll bring it up here, or her Instagram up here in just a second. First I want to show you this design. So this is what it looks like. It's based off of this central design here, which I'll show you how to make. And then you add on 2 sets of borders. And yeah, so let me bring up her profile. It's Hammerberg Eva. And like I said, I'll have her name in the description box below, but for now you can check out her Instagram, scroll through her photos, like them, and give her a follow for me. And we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to want is a hook. You don't really need a double-ended hook unless you want to use that for the center part, but I'm just going to use this hook because it's really the only one I have. You're also going to want some extra holder C-clips maybe, or you might just need one. You're also going to want maybe 4 different colors of bands, especially these 2 for the inside need to be different because it's hard when you make this the first time and you don't use different colors for the center. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So for the 2 colors for the center, I'm going to be using neon green and lime green jelly. So to start, take one of your neon green bands and cap that on your hook. Now take a lime green jelly band through the cap band and lift one of those cap band loops. It's also very important that you follow the color pattern here because otherwise you're not going to know which bands to lift. But yeah, you're going to take a neon green band and fishtail that on. So you should have something like this now. Now you're going to turn this around. You're going to lift the other end of the cap band loop. Take another one of your neon green bands. You're going to pull this through the first 3. Just be careful that this cap band doesn't fall out. So maybe just kind of hold on to that green band as well. You're going to lift this first band, which is the neon green loop, and the third band, which is the lime green jelly. So it should look like this. Now you're going to take a lime green jelly band through the first 3 loops and lift the outer one. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to turn this back around. And because we recently added on a neon green band, we're going to start with the lime green jelly. So you're going to pull this lime green jelly through the first 4 loops. You're going to lift the first band and the 4th band, and then take a neon green band through the first 3, lift the outer one. So it should look like that now. And what you're going to do is turn this around to the other end of your hook. Then because this this lime green jelly band is on the outside, we're going to add a neon green band. Pull this band through the first 4, lift the first band and the 4th band, like so. Now take a lime green jelly band through the first 3 and lift the outer one. Then go ahead and turn this back around. And this is kind of what the sequence is going to be now. So take the opposite color, whatever's on the outside. So the outside here is neon green, so I'm going to take the opposite color, which is the lime green. Pull this through the first 4 loops, lift the first, lift the 4th, then take a neon green band through the first 3 and lift the outer one. Turn this back around. You're going to put a neon green band on to this side first because this outer one is lime green. So pull the neon green through the first 4, lift the first and the 4th loop, then take your lime green band through the first 3, lift the outer one. So you're just going to continue doing this until this is a little bit longer than your wrist size. I'm only going to make a short section here, but I'm going to continue a couple more lengths just so that I have enough room to work and kind of demonstrate. So you can follow along or you can just skip ahead to the top. Like I said, I'm only going to do this a couple more times, so just bear with me here. Okay, so once you have kind of made this long enough to fit around your wrist, you're just going to stop when you finish one of the sections and take whichever color band you want, it doesn't really matter. Pull this through all the bands on your hook and close, and here's where you're going to attach one of your C-clips. So just put your C-clip on one of those bands, and that's pretty much going to do it for that side, or for this part. So now we're going to be adding these Jade Medieval borders here. So I'll be using turquoise jelly for that. And what you're going to do first is you're going to go inside, or into the side here. You're going to grab this neon green cap band, or one of those loops, and you're going to simply just loop on 2 turquoise jelly loops, like so. So just loop them on like a single chain. Now here comes a bit of a more difficult part. For this center part, or for this next border, we're only going to be focusing on the neon green bands, so don't grab any of the lime green jellies. But what we're going to do is go up to this next, so you have like this first one here, and then you have the second one here. You're going to go inside of the second one and grab the first neon green band, like so. You're going to pull it out through the center here, and then we're going to do kind of a doodad stitch border here. So taking 2 of your turquoise jelly, take the first one through the first 2 loops. You're going to lift the first loop, flip the second loop over the first and over the end of the hook, and close. Then take your second band and pull that through all 3 loops on your hook and close. Now we're going to go up and grab the next one. So you're going to want to grab this one, but you're going to go through this one. And make sure that you are going through the neon green part, not just the lime green. So you're going to go through there and pull that out. Now take a turquoise jelly band, pull that through the first 2 loops, lift the first, flip this one over the end of your hook, and reattach the other side. Then pull a turquoise jelly band through all 3 loops on your hook. You're going to go up into this band here, but you're actually going to grab this band here and pull that out. Taking 2 more turquoise jelly bands through the first 2, lift the first one, flip it, reattach, and pull a band through all 3. Now, going up into this chain, grabbing this band, pulling that out, turquoise jelly band through the first 2 loops, lift the first one, flip, reattach, and pulling a band through all 3 loops. Now when you get to this last one here, you are actually going to grab this band. I mean, you don't have to, but here, let's see what I did in this bracelet. I did grab this band, so what you're going to do is go inside of the C-clipped band, grab the neon green band and pull that out, and then just simply loop on 2 more turquoise jelly bands like we've been doing. So a band through the first 2, doodad stitch, and then pull a band through all 3. So this is what it should look like. Now you can either attach another holding C-clip to this, or we're going to go ahead and, or I'm going to go ahead and pull a band through these 4 loops here. So I'm just going to take a turquoise jelly band through these 4 loops, and then I'll reclip it. And now I'm going to show you how to work on the other side. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just going to go through here. Make sure to grab the other cap band loop, so don't grab the one that's already holding on to the other side. Loop on 2 turquoise jelly bands in just your regular single chain fashion. Then you're going to go up into this neon green band, but you're actually going to grab this one. Pull that out and do your doodad stitch. So hopefully you have the hang of this by now. I'm going to try and quickly get this other side done so I can show you the next border. If you still need instructions, you can go back, but hopefully you have the hang of it. It's not too difficult. And again, once you get up to the top, for this side it's going to be a little bit different because you kind of have this extra lime green jelly band. So what you're going to do is go inside of the C-clipped band, and then you're going to go inside of the lime green jelly and just grab that neon green and pull it out, like so. Then you can loop on your 2 bands again. And now I'm going to unclip one side of this C-clip band, whoops, and pull both of those loops on. So now you should have 6 loops on this one band, and I'll close it and reclip it. So this is what your bracelet should look like so far. And now we're going to add the next borders. So that's going to be the pink in this bracelet, and as you can see, it's attached to these jade bands. So I'm going to be using burgundy again, or burgundy for that, sorry. And what we're going to do is grab this cap band loop again, so just make sure to pull that out and loop on 2 burgundy bands just like we did in the turquoise in the beginning. You're going to pull 2 single chain loops on, like so. Now what you're going to do is go up, you're going to go inside of here, you're going to grab only this outer loop, or this bottom loop, for this first one. So for the rest of the bracelet, you're going to be grabbing this loop here from inside, and then you're just going to grab this one here to start. So then we're going to do the same border that we did before, taking a burgundy band, whoops, through the first 2, lifting the first one, flipping that over, picking up the other end of that band, and then pulling 1 band through all 3 loops on your hook, and close. Sorry, these bands are really sticky. Or not sticky, sorry, slippery. Can't talk today. You're going to go inside of the next turquoise chain and grab this band, pull it out, grab 2 more burgundy bands, pull it through the first 2, lift the first one, flip, reattach, and pull 1 band through all 3. Then go inside the next band, grab the next turquoise jelly loop, and continue your little doodad stitch. Then going up into the middle of this band, I just kind of like to pull this out to the side so it's easier to grab. Grab this next band and pull it out. So you're just going to continue doing this all the way up to the top. The only thing different about this is just which band you're grabbing. It's not like the center chain, or not like the center design. It's a bit more of this turquoise jelly band. But anyway, what you can do at this point is either grab this band or just tie it off. I'm going to actually grab this band so it's easier to close and it's not so stuffed up at the end. So I'm going to grab that band from inside of the clipped band, and just like we've been doing, loop on 2 bands. So doodad stitch, like so, if I can get my bands on the hook. Then what I'm going to do is put both of these turquoise jelly loops on my hook, and I'm going to try and unclip this band here. I'll take one last burgundy band and pull that through these 4 loops, and then I'll add in the other loops on the other side once I've done that. So I'll show you how to do the other side real quick. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just going to remember to grab that cap band loop again, and loop on 2 single chain bands. Then you're going to grab this outer band here and continue with your doodad stitch. So like before, it's just the same thing. Hopefully you have the hang of it now. And if you still need instructions, you can rewind the video, but for now I'm just going to try and go through this pretty quickly and show you how to finish it off. Okay, and now I'm up at the last kind of loop here. So I'm going to grab this band from inside of the last turquoise band. So go inside here, grab this band, and I'm going to try and pull it out. It's going to be a little difficult. Yeah. Okay, now that I have that out, just going to do the same thing. One last doodad stitch, and then I'm going to try and move this so that it doesn't lose all of my bands. I'm going to go and grab one of these C-clipped bands from the C-clip here, pull these last 2 bands inside, close, or reattach the other end, and clip it. So this is what your design will look like, obviously on a bigger scale, assuming you did a full length here. But that is going to do it for this video, so thank you for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Hammerberg Eva's name in the description box below. Make sure to check her out on Instagram, give her a follow for me, but that is going to do it for this video, and I hope to see you next time.